plant is a dwarf honeysuckle plant. There's many different types of honeysuckle. They'll usually have some type of small red berry, and then also they'll have these little white flowers. Hummingbirds love to eat those, and also the little berries, a lot of different birds like to eat those. However, they are toxic to humans, so you should not eat them. And these plants are usually just used as like an ornamental bush type plant.
What is up, homies? My name is Felix, and I'm here back again with another video for you all today. And in this video, I'm going to be doing something pretty weird, something I guarantee nobody's ever done before. I'm going to be attempting to make a beat using no more than 20 of these right here. 20 clicks. So we're going to see if I can actually do this. Hopefully the beat doesn't turn out horrible, and hopefully you guys enjoy this video. So make sure you guys check out my Instagram and my SoundCloud down in the description below, along with the playlist of songs I produced, my beats from my Discord, all that stuff. Go check it out if you'd like to do so. And now we can get into this video. Alright, so here we are inside FL Studio, and obviously I have to be very, very careful about what I'm clicking on here. But I think the first thing that I'm going to use a click for is changing the tempo. One click right there, and then I'm going to type in 9. And that'll put us right at 90 BPM, which is where I want to make this beat. So now the next thing I want to do is bring in all the drum sounds that I'm going to use so that we just have them in there. But in order to do that, we have to open up our channel rack. Lucky for us, there's a little key for that, and that key is F6. F6. So the first one is going to be this 808. And then I'm going to use this very original clap that nobody's ever heard before. And then I'm going to bring in this hi-hat right here. And then I'm going to bring in this open hat right here. And then I think finally I'm going to bring in this percussion sound. So right now, I'm pretty sure we've already used 6 clicks, which is kind of a lot considering our limit here today. But anyways, right now in my head, I'm trying to think of a good plugin that has like a decent default sound that I can use. And the only one I can really think of right now is our trusty soft piano in Spitfire Audio Labs. So I think that's what we're gonna have to go with here today, even though I've used it in quite a few other videos as well. And right now, I'm trying to think in my head if there's a way to load in plugins where I don't have to click, but I'm pretty sure there's not a better alternative. So I guess I'm just gonna have to click it in here. Maybe I can type it or something. Oh, kind of did it there. Okay, so it's kind of selected. What if I do enter? Let's go! Okay, I'm actually really glad that that worked right there. And then I just closed the plugin by hitting escape. And now what I'm gonna do is hit F7 on the keyboard, and that should pull up the piano roll. Oh, I also wanna do Control M, I think. Well, that is not what I wanted to do. I think I have to close the piano roll first, and then do Control M. Okay, there we go. That turns on the metronome right there. And so now if we hit R on the keyboard, it's gonna record whatever we play, which is super nice. But what I think I wanna do before I do this is close out of this, and then I wanna go up to the hi-hat maybe, and then just do the hi-hat pattern to make it 4 bars. Because I think if I were to record it like this, it would only record like 1 bar, and then it would stop and start looping over and over and mess the whole thing up. So yeah, I'm gonna hit F7 on the hi-hat, and then I'm going to hit R, and then just start recording it, I guess. All right, so I think I figured out the method that I'm gonna use to do the hi-hats. It's a little bit time consuming, but it's probably the safest method. So I'm basically just gonna record, and I'm just gonna record a super, super slow hi-hat pattern. And now that we've got this, what I'm gonna do is Alt-Q to quantize, and then just hit enter, and now we've got this little pattern going on. And with this, what I'm gonna do is do Control B, and then we're just gonna move this over very, very slowly. And now that we've got this right here, I'm gonna do Control D, and then I'm gonna do Control B again, and then basically do the exact same thing. And now that we've got this jumbled mess of notes here, I'm gonna do Control B again, and then move it over ever so slightly. And now you guessed it, I'm gonna do the exact same thing one more time, Control B, and just move it over a little bit. And now after only about 20 minutes of work, we've got a basic hi-hat pattern going on. So I'm gonna bring up the channel rack again. And now I think I'm gonna do the claps or something just to maybe get that out of the way. So it's gonna be basically the exact same procedure here. We're gonna open up the piano roll with F7, and then just record it the same way we did with the hi-hats. So with these claps, I want to make sure that all the volumes are exactly the same. But what I think I can do is hit Control A, and then hold down Alt, and then scroll up on the scroll wheel, and then just scroll down a little bit again, and now they're all, you know, pretty even. And now at this point, we've got a good basis going on, and I think I'm pretty much ready to record this piano sound. So I'm gonna go down here, and then just do F7 on the keyboard here. And now I guess I'm just gonna try to record this thing. Okay, so I kind of messed up a note here, just this one down here. But I think for the most part, this is pretty good. So I'm gonna use a click to get rid of this. So I think that's like 9 right there. So my one complaint about Spitfire Audio Labs, and the thing I'm pretty upset about for this video, is the fact that the piano has basically no decay or release. Like once these notes stop, it just completely stops altogether. It's kind of annoying because it gives it a very like thin sound. I think I'm gonna move, never mind, I'm not gonna do anything, but I am gonna add some bass notes by just hitting record and then doing one of these down here. I could probably work with this one here, except for this note right here is really bothering me, so I'm just gonna use a click for this. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is do Control B and then move this over very slowly again. Why though? Like, why would you do that? Honestly, the fact that FL Studio does this just ruined my night. I literally zoomed in like this with my scroll wheel right here, and then I hit Alt and then press the arrow key to the side, and it goes all the way to the end. Why, if I'm zooming in to a specific spot, would it move me all the way to the end? Anyways, I'm just gonna record this counter melody now. Decent, not bad. Okay, so I like the way that the counter melody sounds. However, I have a problem with the fact that it's all like way before the line. So what I think I'm gonna do is use a click to just move it all over. That was one click right there. And now that it's selected, I'm just gonna do Alt and then to the side. Oh my. Okay, so what? There's a couple notes off in there. So the rhythm's a little bit off. Whatever, you get the idea. Anyways, that's mostly gonna do it for the piano right there. Now what I think I'm gonna do is work on the 808 a little bit, which should be pretty easy. I'm not gonna do a crazy pattern or anything like that. So I'm just gonna go up here, do a little F7 type vibe, and then R, and then just record this thing. I'm sure you've never heard that 808 pattern before. Super original, never been done before. Now I'm gonna do Control L to connect these notes together. Then I guess Alt Q to quantize, because we don't really need a lot of variation with this. And then just do Control S, not Control S, Control A, and then Alt, and then scroll up on the scroll wheel. All right, so now that we got that, I gotta waste a couple clicks here to do the cut itself feature. So right click, and then, oh, maybe I can do P, and then enter. Yes, there we go, so that works. So now I really just have to do the open hat and the other percussion sound, and then I think I'm gonna add some type of lead in there. I almost clicked to record there, but then I remembered what video we're doing. That's fine, I guess. That is not what I wanna do. Cancel. Okay, that's good, and now we do Control. What the? How do I get rid of this? That was terrible. That was pretty good. That was decent right there. Okay, we're pretty much at a good point here. So now what I think I'm gonna do, since I've got some extra clicks left in here, is maybe add a little lead or something like that. Maybe get a little adventurous and add a lead. I think what I'm gonna do is add in Purity as a layer, because the stock sound in there is pretty decent. And then I think I'm also gonna add maybe Hybrid or Analog Lab or something like that, just to get some sort of lead in there, and then I'm gonna record the lead, and they'll be pretty much done here, because I'm definitely not gonna try to mix this thing. But I think we can make this work with the amount of clicks I've got left here. One. I gotta keep pressing P until we find it. There we go. Enter. Escape. I can't escape. There's no escape from Purity. Oh my god, there's literally no escape. I can't exit out. I guess I'm gonna have to just waste a click here. So it turns out that using Purity was a bad idea. But here we go. I think this is like 15 or something. I'm gonna go up to this piano roll, do F7, and then just do Control A and then Control C. Go to the channel rack again, do F7 on this one, and then Control V. And now we've got our little layer going on, and that's a big brain play right there. I know, you know, it's very advanced stuff, but just try to stay with me here. I think I'm gonna do now is turn this one down a little bit if I can, and then F6, and then I'm gonna listen to how this sounds. Not bad, but it's way too loud. So I guess, is there an easy way to turn it down though? Like I guess I'm just gonna have to go into the piano roll and turn it down once more. Okay, so what I think I'm gonna do with this one is sacrifice some of the human feel and the volumes by just dragging everything down and then dragging everything back up, so it's just all one consistent level. And I think that'll just make everything a little bit easier here. Okay, so right now I think I'm at like 15 clicks or something, so I'm gonna do one more. Analog Lab, easy money. Wait, it just went back. Now we gotta wait for approximately 6.5 hours for analog to load up here. I'm just gonna go into my liked presets here, and then I'm just gonna go down from this first one here until we get to this one. I think is the one I like. Yeah, this is the one I like. I'm gonna do F6 and then F7, and now we're just gonna start recording, I guess. And then honestly at this point, I think this is pretty much where we gotta call it, because even though I know I could lay out the whole beat and everything and maybe mix it too, I think this is a good little place to end it here. I'm probably gonna lay out the beat and do a little bit of mixing off camera just so that we have like a beat to play at the end that's, you know, somewhat decent. But yeah, other than that, I think that's pretty much gonna do it for this video. But yeah, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was a very interesting kind of challenge here that I did today. Let me know if there's anything in here that you think I could have done more efficiently. Let me know what you actually think is like the lowest number of clicks you can possibly make a beat from. Honestly, there's probably a way to do it using no clicks at all, but I just wanted to find like a good balance of making a beat that had like a couple different components in it, not being like a super simple beat, but also doing it within 20 clicks or whatever too. So yeah, make sure you guys check out my Instagram and my SoundCloud down in the description below, along with the playlist of songs I produced, my beat store, my Discord, all that stuff. Go check it out if you'd like to do so, and I will see you guys next time.
Feezo.
I've been laying low, waiting for the payroll. Once I get it, know I got it, I ain't never letting go. Well shit, cause I said so. Hit a KO with a sick flow. Pick up, talk shit, get money, pay